Season 3, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Detox, the AA meeting. Man, we happy to be back. We got a little special guest for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Special indeed.
Of course, before we get there, again, let's huge shout out to the team. Of course, it's me, Padre, aka 3031 Inc. on IG. Make sure y'all follow that tag.
Follow the tag.
You know what I'm saying? My co-host with me, Santi, aka ADV Cope. Follow that tag. Make sure y'all follow this next tag too. My boy mic'd up this week. No IG AZ.
AZ, no IG. I'm on a new level.
I'm gonna force him to get one though.
We might have to just make one.
Might have to right.
Just make one.
No IG Rob is with us again too, man. Shout out to Cuzzo. Family's always in effect. You know what I'm saying? Huge shout out to Rob, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Stopping by the lounge with us. Special invited guest, the beautiful at Brit Inner Beauty on IG.
Yes.
Guys, we're gonna jump into her business, man. Try to get to understand what she got going on. We appreciate her presence, man. Her blessing us with it, and we're gonna get all into her stuff. Y'all know how we doing the detox. Shout out to Brit. Brit, how you feeling?
Yo, I'm feeling good. I'm so glad. Thank y'all for inviting me to hang out with y'all this evening.
For sure.
It's an honor.
Brit, just to give you a heads up, the detox kind of let you know what we're about. We just a couple guys that, we like to take the end of the week, whether it be a Friday, Saturday, man, and just totally detox from the average woes of life. You know what I'm saying? So some people think detoxifying is like, kind of getting all those ailments out their body. We like to literally sit on whatever your vice might be. You like to sit on that vice and just kind of trip on life itself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So, we had a little ritual before we got the cameras rolling, and I appreciate you partaking in that ritual. Rob, appreciate you as well.
That's what's up.
But we're gonna dig into your business if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Let us know if we invading too much.
Yeah, I'll let y'all know.
All right, for sure.
And we need to pump the brakes.
For sure. My understanding though is that you are a creative in your own right.
Yes.
Right? So you into the music and just arts in general, right?
Yeah. Music and arts and motivational speaking.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
I even have passions for mothers and birthing, the birthing process.
Beautiful.
And assisting mothers in that as well. So I'm literally all over the place.
I'm gonna jump right to it though. So we in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a lot that can appreciate the artistic you that you bring to everything, right? But we in Atlanta, people probably want to know, they see you. I mean, are you single out here? Like, what's your situation?
Are we getting right to
We gotta
it?
get to it. I'm going to the meat of things.
Oh, wow. Okay, we detoxing. Okay.
Exactly.
So, yes, I am single.
Wow. It looked like somebody might have a problem with her saying that. Is that the case? Somebody might have a problem with your response on that.
Did she put somebody on blast?
Oh.
Because they have not.
Ooh.
They have
really.
And stepped up. Like, look, I am single. Yes.
Yeah, I'm still single.
But this is the truth is gonna tell her. Let's see what that left finger look like.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely very empty.
So she's single. Even if you're out there trying, my man, whoever you
Open.
if you're out there trying right now, as far as the books are concerned, she's single. All right. So you work with mothers though, you said, right?
Yeah, I would love to. That's one of my passions. It's something I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. I thought that I was going to be an OBGYN, going that pre-med biology route, that college route, and I decided that I realized that I'm a creative, and
that's a huge thing.
Yeah, you know how they try to pound things into you when you were a kid, as far as what's right, what you should be doing, focus on one thing, and just stick to that. But what happens when you have so many things that you know that you can do and be great?
For sure.
And where your passions lie, your purpose.
She dope, but we gonna keep it going. So, my bad. So, knowing that you want to work with mothers and things of that nature. You have any kids yourself?
No, I don't have any kids. I ain't got no kids. Not
Single,
yet.
no kids.
Single, no kids. Yes, independent. I mean, but we in Atlanta, you know what I mean? We got so many of these.
You looking like a unicorn so far. We'll keep going.
Like 4 women to One of y'all.
That's the other way around.
Women with no kids, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's normally, the women probably have 4 kids.
but what about the guys though? A lot of guys have.
But if they don't claim them, it doesn't mean. It's normally what happens. But guys, we're gonna try to stay focused. We're gonna try to stay focused. No, so tell me, like, as far as your arts, the art world, you're into music.
Yes, I am into music. That's definitely my first love.
What do you do?
Is music.
Which are you, a singer?
Yeah, I play the violin. I do sing a little bit. I do sing a little bit. I do play the violin. That's kind of like my main musical interest.
Crazy.
I played the violin as a child, and I played it for about 11 years, all throughout grade school and middle school, a little bit even in college. And here
Good fun
recently, what's that?
Fun fact about me.
What, you got a fun fact?
I used to be
a violinist? Listen.
I played the cello.
Oh, I love the cello.
I only did it to get out of class. But I played it for like 2 or 3 years, though, just to stay getting out of class.
But the cello is a violin.
It's in the family.
Ain't that's the big joint?
No, that's the
bass.
that's the bass. The cello is like the mid.
How you hold it?
You sit it in front of you. It's big as hell.
It's in between your legs.
Correct.
Yeah, it is.
And you're sitting
The
down.
violin is on your shoulder. To me, that's a totally different instrument.
They look exactly the same, but one is just large. They just large.
And they have different sounds.
Shout out to all my people out here that's playing instruments.
Yeah,
So I think
in the
that's-
street.
That's
I'm
dope.
not saying I can still play it again.
But you played for a couple years, though.
Played for a couple years.
Yeah.
Shout out. Okay, I didn't even know that. That's something new. Came out.
Your
Okay.
co-host learned he's a
Anybody else?
musician.
Anybody else in here wanna?
One time.
I don't even know as an adult man if you want to admit that you played the flute in the climate that we in.
Wow.
For sure.
Flute.
All right, so listen.
Child
So,
left behind.
are you working on any projects right now? Any up and coming projects
Yes.
showcasing your talent that our platform can kind of go out and support?
Thank you for giving that opportunity to me. Yes. So currently I'm taking private one-on-one lessons, and my amazing instructor, who is world-renowned, Brooke Alford, another Black, beautiful queen, crazy violinist. I mean, she is just so cold with it. She does showcases for her students, and I'm one of her students, so I will be having one of those coming up as far as my violin goes. But as soon as I can just, build my confidence up again, I do plan to be performing.
Okay.
I do want to hit a couple of lounges, maybe help some weddings out, some proposals. You know what I'm
tell
saying?
you, I hate that we caught you off guard because I would have had you play that violin a lot.
Oh my goodness!
Right on camera in front of everybody.
And I would have.
Next time. But shout out to your trainer though, Brooke.
Yeah,
What was the last name again?
Brooke Alford.
Brooke Alford.
She is awesome. You can definitely look her up, Brooke Alford.
And she's located here in Atlanta.
She is here in Atlanta. Yeah, she's from North Carolina, I believe. But now she lives here in Atlanta.
Indeed.
And yeah, we getting it in this week. So
tell me this though real quick too. Speaking of stomping grounds, where are you originally from?
Kansas City, Missouri, the Show Me State.
The Show Me State. One of my best
816.
friends is from St. Louis, and he's quick to bring up the whole Show Me State thing.
That's
What
right.
brought you to Atlanta though?
I got a surprise role on a web series when I was about 24 years old, a while ago. And I moved from St. Louis, actually, to Atlanta.
So you got her.
Listen,
Also,
you know,
as well as you keeping it right now, I ain't gonna lie. You listen, you keeping it together, but you know what the God is about as well, right?
yeah.
I caught you off guard with that, my St. Louis is pretty tough.
Listen,
Well, if
St.
you don't
Louis,
know,
Kansas City,
know.
Atlanta.
Matter of fact, Kansas City is. I've been to Kansas City too.
Well, Britt gave me the education. So obviously it's 2 different states. So you got the Missouri side and then you got the Kansas side. I was trying to pick her brain about the whole dynamic. Oh, is this
They
side?
next to each other, like Kansas.
Correct. It's basically
Kansas and Missouri, but it's a Kansas City
In Missouri,
Missouri though, right?
that's
Right.
where I'm from. Kansas, the Chiefs. They are right next to each
Kansas
other.
and Missouri are right next to each other,
Right.
but there's a Kansas City in Missouri.
Smack dab, yeah, right on that line.
What did you take from it all, though, Az?
Well, of course, I asked her like the Negro questions, like what side is the cool side, and
Right.
of course, Kansas City is known for their barbecue. So,
Yes, Lord.
The only thing I know about, I've been on Arsenal Avenue.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
That's not a good thing.
The name is, it sounds scarier than any MLK
It's actually scary.
Boulevard. Everybody
Maybe
know MLK
One day,
Boulevard is
but,
not good.
Yeah, what were you doing on art?
Get the hell on. I was like, I can't stay here.
yeah.
Get the hell on. But that's not what we're here for tonight.
For sure, man. So I've asked my questions, man. Listen, I don't know if y'all got some more for this.
I got a question for it though.
You got a question for me?
A couple of questions. So part of your repertoire, you say you're a mixologist.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you if you can remember what was your first drink, and also what's your favorite drink?
Wow.
Great
what a
question.
That is a good
Great
question. Dang, my first drink that I mixed. Dang, I don't even know if
If
I
you can
remember that
remember,
drink.
you know what I'm saying? If you remember making.
I learned to be a bartender, a mixologist, when I was about 20 years old, which was a long time ago. Someone taught me. I didn't go to school. So I learned just the basics from someone that was a master. So he taught me a lot about old fashions. I remember learning about old fashions. That's like one of my favorite drinks to make now. Yes, I love old fashions. No?
So what's in it? So give me
Generally
that
with
drink.
whiskey, right?
Correct, or a bourbon.
A bourbon, yeah.
A bourbon, a scotch. Yes, there's orange, there's bitters in it.
I think I did have an old one.
With me.
It's definitely a powerful drink.
But it's a classy. It's a man with class.
Absolutely.
Will order this
Absolutely.
drink. You know what I'm saying? You might have
It is very nice. A little orange peel in
orange
it.
peeling,
Mm-hmm.
little
Ice mold.
ice mold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice and
Very good
distinguished.
It's not some of the
Absolutely.
it's not some of the ghetto malt liquor
Exactly.
you're rather used to, but it's a great drink. It's
So
a
as
great
y'all
drink.
can see, T-Tops, we got a little culture. We got a little.
It's important for us to show the people the type of people we rub elbows with. You know what I'm saying? And Britt is high, you know what I'm saying? She's high on that scale. So we appreciate her. Violinists, old fashioned guys. This is a lot.
Why?
That might be the next question.
Well, nah, we
That might be the next question.
You said you had two.
Oh no, what was your favorite drink?
Oh yeah, my
to make
favorite
right
drink.
now. What she
Right
said,
now.
the old fashioned.
Yeah, I'm still rocking with the old fashioned. You know what I mean? A nice lemon drop martini for the ladies, or a coconut mojito.
Coconut mojito. That's
Yo, I've had
never.
Coconut mojito.
Yeah.
It changed your life, bro.
Are you taking the mint out and replacing it with coconut, or is the mint still in there as well?
Everything is a great mix. It's not like one's overpowering the other,
Yes.
but it's just like a really refreshing, but you can still
You gonna
get
it'll get you there.
your libations.
So I'm gonna ask with all, you know, I know how I support this rock, right? If I go to the bar and ask for a coconut mojito, what status does that give me to anybody that's I know how my people are thinking. What status does that give me? How do I look asking for a coconut mojito?
Well, a mojito is a craft cocktail in itself.
The way you said it sounded
yeah,
like.
A mojito, it takes fresh ingredients,
Right.
and you put them together. So we're not doing Hennessy and Coke, you know, and just throwing a cocktail together. We're putting together ingredients.
Now, does it matter when I order my Hennessy and Coke? I do it in I like the I like to ask.
Sorry.
I like to ask for my Hennessy on a bed of Coke.
Okay, wonderful.
Does that change anything? Can I have me some Hennessy on a bed of Coke, accompanied by a couple ice cubes?
I like that.
Does that change what I'm trying to do here at all?
Same.
A bartender would probably look at you crazy.
And laugh. Okay. I try to
But
stop doing
hey,
that.
they would know what you were talking about.
Okay.
So I want to piggyback on this whole thing. One more quick question on that. So what drink do you make where people use?
Wow. You asked some really good questions.
Those are some good questions, bro.
Blown away when they make it. Probably something with Casamigos right now. Anything with Casamigos, Reposados, people are really.
What's the thing?
That's
with
tequila though, right?
Casamigos?
It's real
It's super
ghetto.
smooth though. The dark one I've had.
Yeah, the Reposado was
It's
nice.
smooth.
It's ghetto as to why people are on this Casamigos.
So what's the reason?
They put it in some song. I mean, like,
That's why.
it was in Casamigos. I put it in
So
some.
Casamigo.
No. And then, we got the Migos, the
The
group.
group.
And so black folk love to just kind of like.
Price
They
is
didn't-
expensive as hell.
They didn't jump on.
They should have.
No.
Mhm.
Do that for black
But
folks.
you tricked off though. And how did that? What did it? Wasn't your favorite though? What happened at the end of the night? Wow.
All right, moving
We
on.
know no longer to no longer do that.
Mm.
AZ. Oh, go ahead.
You got a question? Oh, okay.
So wait for our people because my Cuzzo is not mic'd up. I just want to make sure everybody heard.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, Cuzzo wanted to ask some of the sophisticated establishments that Britt has had the opportunity to work at and
Yes.
do a mixology.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially here in Atlanta, I have bartended at Houston's on Peachtree.
Shout out to you.
It's one of my favorite restaurants still to this day.
Okay.
Almost a dying breed, but
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
almost.
We should take a trip, yeah.
We-
You never been to
we
Houston?
Spoke on that. We spoke on doing that.
Let's go get some food. Girls like
This is real.
Facts.
This is real.
girls like to eat. And Rouge Chris.
Okay.
And then I stopped bartending in the service industry, and I became a flight attendant for Delta for a
Oh
while.
my God.
How did you like that?
Oh, that was
So-
great.
So cultured.
Yes, I've done. I went all around for a few years, about 4 years, and then
Indeed.
now I'm back to bartending, considering this real estate situation, logistics, trucking. That money is there right now. There are so many people.
But I gotta ask this though, and I'm gonna pass it to AZ when I'm done. So, I think it just seems like your spirit recognizes all the opportunities that are here in Atlanta, right? And I see the memes that telling people not to move here, like don't come to Atlanta will not change your life. This is not the answer to everything you're going through. Listen, do you think it's in some people's best interest to kind of move here to get a new start, considering all these opportunities going on?
Because you told us about
Listen, a wealth of things.
things that people would love to explore.
It's a beautiful thing that I was here in my 20s and by myself. So I think in those developmental stages, I was able being in Atlanta, that was just great because there's so many things to consider here. So that definitely helped me just make myself even more well-rounded and open myself up to more possibilities.
I'll go even further on that, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I know for some people, Atlanta is something that they have to get used to. Like coming from maybe a smaller town, smaller situation, Atlanta can be bigger than your dreams or aspirations or whatever you have going on. And you can burn to those things. The nightlife alone can have you caught up to a place where you won't catch up to a place you think you can be, right?
It'll eat you up.
So like you said, if you were here in your 20s, you had a chance to kind of grow with the city.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely.
That's a huge thing.
For
So
sure, because the city is not the same.
it's not even when I was out there, it's not. I'm gonna pass this over to AZ, man. AZ, you got any questions for her, man? Like something was said as to why she's still single. I think that's a great question, but I'm gonna
That
leave
was
that to
not
y'all.
easy.
But it was something. I'm curious. I know Rob over here asked. You just got your IG information. You trying to change the situation?
He's so good at it, yeah.
So,
he gonna airdrop
What's
it.
going on? What questions you got for her though, AZ? What's up?
Actually, I wanted to ask Britt. I know when she was introducing herself earlier, as far as like the doula, like helping with the childbirth process and things like that. I was listening to somebody give a statistic where Black women are more prone to have complications or just like not the most healthiest birthing process.
That's a fact.
And they actually compounded on that with the fact that some doctors don't believe
Absolutely.
their, I guess, pain level or
They
tolerance
feel
and
as
things
though
like
Black
that.
women pain levels should be higher
Ooh,
than white women.
Right. And I know that's kind of like a totally left what we was talking about, but what would you say, or is there anything like you wanted to speak on as far as like that topic or whatnot?
Absolutely. First of all, I believe that being a doula is something that is going to become more widely accepted here in the very near future. People are going to be doing this doula thing.
What was that?
For sure. What you talking about?
What did you say?
Well, that's the
Okay,
thing.
so, boom. Here we go. So,
Class is in session.
boom. So, boom. A doula, a birthing doula. These people-
Out of the detox, your Andre and Asante, neither one of us have went to college.
Well, no,
Just
start breaking it down.
So
Yeah.
I was so amazed by AZ's question. I'm like, is this the reason why we needed the mic on him? And then she hit him with the I'm doula.
Yeah,
I'm
Put
still
him with the fruit.
I know.
this was actually almost turned on. Being a doula.
I'm sorry, Britt. What was you?
Might cut that out. We
Let's
might
try
not,
to
but
get
go
it back.
ahead.
Let's try to get it back. That was my fault. I'll take blame. That was my fault.
But you know what? I appreciate you all just even you consulting your brother, being like, nigga, do you know what to do? Do you know, bro? Because I don't know. So that's great. We need to speak up more often, for sure. But yes, that is true. But a doula basically is, okay, you all. So it's like a helpmate. So you can have a birthing doula, a death doula, a relocation doula. Like it's someone who was a resource for you in whatever situation.
Okay.
A death doula is someone who would, isn't that something? Assist you with whatever you may need while you're going through, while you're transitioning, while your family is transitioning. They are a resource.
There's a lot, because I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna ask, how can a death doula assist me if I'm dead?
Mm-hmm. It's really the people around you. It's your sister.
No.
It's your son.
Got you. For support.
Mm-hmm.
Support.
They may have resources on what to do once it happens to get the will popping, or while it's happening, make sure that is happening and things are set in place and
Heavy.
That's dope.
yeah.
Because I guess now it would be a consultant
Absolutely.
as far as what you would consider it to. But I mean, is there even like a means where people can like reach out to that type of like? I mean, it's not like. Can you Google and be like, I need a? Okay.
You can, and I challenge people to do that.
Okay.
I challenge you to look up different doulas. The most widely known doula, I would say, and maybe I'm wrong, but is the birthing doula.
So in the birthing, going back to AZ's question, the birthing doula would be
A liaison between the mother
okay,
and the medical team.
and that would be a perfect person to talk to as far as being uncomfortable going into that situation, considering what Black women have dealt with.
Absolutely. And sometimes medical professionals can
Sound like something that's definitely needed.
absolutely are very entitled. Let's just follow me. So when a woman is getting ready to give birth, her cervix has to expand to 10 centimeters.
Right. I thought 7 is enough to get them started.
Mm-hmm.
As far as with the whole birthing process.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So, and it could take days for a cervix to expand to be. So, but there's a process that medical professionals have to check, and they have to insert their hands, and sometimes they don't even.
Listen, I know my midwife, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, before I had my daughter, she suggested, especially during that last trimester or whatever, sex.
I'm done.
A lot of sex. No, it's true. And I hate, we gotta bring it here. Somebody gotta speak up.
No, it's
But
true.
it's part of it. a lot of sex to make sure things open up the way that they should.
And it's
I
for
think
her
it's not to
hips
use
as well.
use the term feeding a baby. Don't know if that means anything to anybody else. But that's what he used to. That's what.
Jesus. I've never heard that before.
Feeding the baby. You never heard
Yeah,
it?
Lord.
Rob, have you heard of that before? Okay.
You've never heard that one.
But this is important. And I know for a lot of women, let's say you make it to the hospital, you're at 5 or 6 centimeters.
Correct.
They'll have you walk around,
You're
squat a
in
lot. Yeah, it's a
So
lot of that.
you can't even, maybe this is your first baby, you don't even know how to articulate what is happening, what's going on, but you have created a relationship with your doula over the last 4, 5, 6 months. You all have talked about, correct, you all have talked about what to expect and your complete desires, wishes, and the whole
a
situation.
lot of
We need
wealth-
this black
wealth
women
as far as
can.
information. This is great. I didn't even know
Black
he had that
women
type of
This is good.
optional resource.
And I'm gonna tell you what's slightly horrible.
Knowing about the whole fact there's a doula in the room with
It's
you.
just gonna be a totally different because we've given y'all a wealth now.
And this is the reason why Britt is with us. Again, at Britt Inner Beauty
Yes, Brit Inner Beauty.
on IG. If
Yes.
y'all please follow her. Man, this is what we have to look forward to as far as us bringing guests on the show. It's not we're bringing them here not just to be a pretty face, but to bring wealth to the show, enlightenment.
knowledge.
She has not
Motivation.
failed us at all.
Yeah,
Sure.
compliment. I accept that. I receive that. Thank you.
So we'll say this. So that's more like a meet and greet that we just had with Britt.
For sure. I'm with that.
So we'll now
This
that's taken
man.
care of. We're gonna delve off into our normal deep
You ready to
dive.
get to
This dude right here, he,
get to the meat?
it was that shot.
Do we need another one of y'all? Good.
I'm goofy on